Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a testing out Primark beauty video. I think this is like the fourth one I've done now. I've done quite a few of these, but you guys seem to really like them, so I popped into Primark recently and I noticed they had a hell of a lot of new beauty stuff that I haven't tried before. In fact, they had so much stuff I could probably do 2 of these videos. Like, there was so much new stuff, and yeah, I've just picked up enough to do a full face and I'm going to try it out for you all. Before I start this video, my jumper, you can't even see it, I'm going to insert a clip. My jumper is from Coconut Lane, and if you like it or anything else on their website, I do have a 20% discount code, which I will leave on the screen in case you want to go and buy anything. This is not sponsored, it's just a discount code in case you want to buy anything, because I'm obsessed with their jumpers and I feel like you guys might like them as well. Anyway, I'm just going to get straight on with the video. I've got some interesting things down here, like really interesting things, and some weird ass brushes. I'm just going to get straight on with it and I hope you enjoy it. So the first thing I'm going to try out is the PS My Perfect Colour Long Wear Ultimate Matte Foundation. And doesn't this look so nice? I feel like they've definitely upped their packaging game for the foundation. It's in like a proper nice glass bottle. They had quite a lot of shades as well, which was really good. So I managed to get this one in Porcelain. Oh, it's like a little pory one. Oh my goodness, I haven't had a foundation like this since... I can't remember its name, but it's been a long time since I had a foundation in a pory bottle, so this is probably going to make an absolute mess, but... Oh, let me show you these guys first. I just thought I'd try some new sponges to blend it in. They have a lot of sponges, and some of them look really cool, but I thought these were definitely the coolest. I've already opened it because I've had to wet one of them, but they're basically macaron-shaped sponges, and they're like in really nice pastel colours, so I thought I would try applying my foundation with this. I don't know how this is going to go. Oh wait, the foundation was £6. £6? No, £5, I can't even read. And these sponges were £3. I'm going to try and do this. It doesn't feel great. Even after wetting it, it's not great, but we're going to give it a go. That was way too much. Stop. So far the colour is looking pretty good. I'm just going to pop a bit of this all over my face. I've poured out way too much. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to kind of pat it. Poor bit pongy actually. That stinks. Sorry mate. Okay, so I am not loving this sponge. I feel like it's more of like a gimmicky thing, like they look cute, but it's not really working that well. It's kind of collecting all the product up on the sponge, like even though I've wet it. Oh, I don't know, it's just not working. So I think I'm going to put another layer on because it's taken most of it off, and apply it with just something else. Just a little bit. Or loads. So shade wise, the foundation matches really well. Like, it's a really nice pale colour. Actually, I think it's possibly too pale for me. I don't know. I mean, it's great that they've made a foundation that is super pale. If you are really, really pale, then this is really, really pale. But I think it's almost too light for me. It's just quite drying and it's kind of clinging to bits, and it's not a very like flawless finish, like if you looked up close. But it's pretty good coverage. And it's super pale. Okay, so for powder, I'm not actually sure if this is even a powder, so this is going really well. But basically, this was in the powder section, so there were like loads of different powders. They had like banana powder, like rice powder, which I was kind of tempted to get, but then I went for this because it just sounded more intriguing. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, are you actually a powder or are you a blush? Because it's pink. It's like pink and white. I don't know. It's called the PS Angel Powder. So it's called powder. It was in the powder section, but I don't know. I'm thinking it might be like a colour correcting powder. So it's got like the pink in it to colour correct. But I think I'm just going to focus mainly on this area. And then my brush that I picked up, I don't even know if this is a powder brush. This is going really well, isn't it? But it's called the Perfection Powder Brush. So you'd think, okay, that's a powder brush, but it looks like this. It looks like a bloody fish. Nah, you are not a powder brush. See? In the shop, I just didn't really look and I thought, oh, a powder brush in the shape of a fish. I'm going to buy that. That's pretty cool. But then when I got home, I was like, that can't be a powder brush because, and I'm right, it's like really dense and like thin like that. I think it's probably like a powder contour brush maybe. I'm going to save you for my contour. So yeah, I'm just going to take a bit of the bottom section onto my clothes. Oh yay, it's gonna make me look even paler than I already am. This powder was £3, by the way, in case any of you are interested. Well, this powder slash blush slash I don't know what you are. I mean, I'd say it's definitely mattified my face, although it was already pretty damn matte because that foundation was very matte, but it's definitely mattified my face even more. So then for blush, I got one of their high pigment blushes in the shade Desire, because this looks like the kind of shade that I would really like. It's like a pinky colour, but it's got kind of like a little bit of shimmer to it. So yeah, I thought I'd really like that. It's in the shade, I've already said that. What I was going to say is it was £1.50. It was in the shade £1.50. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that and pop it on my cheek. Oh wait, no. I don't do blush next, do I? What am I doing? Basically, I couldn't find any bronzy or contour... help. Any bronzer or contour products in Primark. In the one that I was in, they were either all out of stock or something like that. There were none, so I didn't get anything bronzy related, but I'm just going to take one of my own ones that aren't from Primark, and I'm going to contour. And it's time to test out this fish brush, which I'm kind of excited about. This brush cost me, how much were you? £5. So I'm just going to like dip the fish's face into the contour. Honestly, it's so dense, like you just can't blend with that. To be honest, it's a very good shape for contour, like it is that perfect thin kind of shape, but I'm gonna have to get another brush to actually blend this out because I can't blend with it, and it's almost taken off the foundation underneath because it's just so hard. No matter how much bronzer, I'm literally putting bronzer all over my face. I can't seem to like warm it up. I look so pale, and I'm now gonna go back to the blush that I was getting a bit ahead of myself with earlier. So I think I already told you all about it, but I'm gonna get a little bit on my brush and just pop it here. Ooh, it looks very pretty. It's also quite a nice like natural pink colour. It's not really bright, it's quite a natural one. Ooh, I did not realise I'd done that though. That is definitely going to need a lot of blending. It won't blend out. Oh, this video is such a fail. I am now going to move on to highlighter. £6. This was £6. This is their PS Instagirl. They had like a whole Instagirl section, I think. Iridescent highlighter, and this is the white one. They had quite a few different shades, but yeah, I mean, it just looks a little bit like this. And then to apply it, I picked up this bad boy. Have you ever seen a fan brush that goddamn big? This was also £6, so I'm basically spending £12 doing my highlighter. It better be bloody worth it. Yeah, I've just never seen a fan brush that big, so I was really intrigued to see how it worked. Like, I don't know how this is gonna work. I feel like it's gonna get highlighter everywhere, but I was really intrigued. Oh yeah, this is their Instaglow Deluxe highlighter brush. So yeah, it's just like a white highlight, but it's got a pink iridescent kind of look to it. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a bit on the brush. I mean, it looks pretty good. Okay, that side, I think I just got it everywhere. Yeah, it is a really pretty highlight and it's worked really well. So for eyebrows, I picked up the PS Eyeconic Brow Pomade, and I've definitely never tried a Primark brow pomade before, so I was very intrigued to give this a go. They had it in my shade as well, which is great. They had a taupe. This was only £2 as well, which is really good, I think. It does come with this little angled brush, but oh, I guess I should probably use it. I want to test like the whole thing, so I'm going to try using it with this brush, but I don't know, it feels quite floppy, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. It's bloody dark, isn't it? It's very dark. It's like super creamy as well. Like, I don't know if you could see with me applying it, but it was just so smooth, and it applied like really, you know, like glided on, but it looks really dark. Okay, I think it's safe to say they do not look their best at all. I don't know, it was nice to apply, but it was almost too creamy and too pigmented. Like, even when I tried to tidy it up, it was just smearing all up here, and then the concealer wasn't covering it up, and it's just right palaver. So I don't know if I'm gonna be using this guy. So for eyeshadow, I picked up the PS Gold Rush eyeshadow palette. Ooh, okay, so we've got like a mixture of shimmery shades and matte shades. They're all quite goldy, which I would never have guessed. This was £4, by the way. And then I also picked up an eyeshadow brush. This is their Insta Define Eye brush, Define and Sculpt Eyes brush. And this was £3, so it's like a little double-ended brush. Let me just get it out. I'm gonna take this like really pale shade and just start by putting that through my crease. Well, this isn't really doing a huge amount. It's a nice brush actually, this is really soft. I think I'm just gonna have to go in with this really warm toned brown colour. Okay, so those are my matte shades that I've put through my crease, and now I'm going to take a shimmery shade. I don't think I can really use this brush for the shimmery shades, neither of them really have that kind of brush that I need, so I'm just going to grab the one that I always use. And I am going to go for this colour down here, so I'm just going to grab a little bit of this on my brush. Oh, hi. That's just gone everywhere, like actually everywhere. As always, I'm just going to squirt it with a bit of setting spray. And yeah, I'm just going to whack this on my eyelid. Ooh, That's actually really nice. That is such a pretty gold colour, and there's absolutely no fallout. Like, actually, from this entire eyeshadow look that I've done so far, there is none. Absolutely nothing has fallen out, so that is really good. The mattes, I was just like, meh, they're all right, but this, I'm like, yes. £4, and you get 9 shades for £4, and they're really good. So I'm just going to take this brush again and blend it out a bit, and then I'm just going to take the other end, which is a lot smaller, and I'm going to take a bit of the brownie colour, and I'm just going to run that underneath a little bit. And lastly, I'm just going to take a bit of this paler kind of gold colour, and just on this tiny brush, I'm going to try and put it, not like in my inner corner, but just kind of like up here a little bit, I don't know. Okay, so that is my eyeshadow. I'm actually really happy with it. Like, I feel like that looks all right for me. I'm pretty impressed. I think it looks quite neat, and they worked really well. They're actually really good eyeshadows. I'm really happy with this palette. Yay! So I'm now going to move on to my mascara, and the first thing I picked up were these eyelash curlers because I'd lost my eyelash curlers. But guess what? A couple of days after I got these, I found them, so I don't actually need these anymore. But I'm just going to open them anyway. I can test them out. They were only £1, so I thought I'd test them out, and they were really pretty because they've got pastel pink handles, so I mean, pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just going to curl my lashes. I usually always forget to do this in videos because I just forget to bring them down, but for once, I've actually got 2 next to me when I usually have none. They feel really nice actually. They've got a really nice handle on them, and they just feel like really nice to squeeze. They've got a nice squeeze on them. There we go. I have curled them, and for £1 I think these feel pretty good. So for mascara, I picked up the PS Amplif-eyed, get it? Definition Volume Lift Mascara, and this is in the shade black, and it was £2, so I thought I'd give this a go. So let's have a look at the wand. What have we got? Oh, okay. Right, I need to get closer to the mirror so I can really get in there. I'll be back in a minute. It's a bit of a messy one. It's very wet, so it's getting everywhere, but obviously I'll pick all these bits off at the end. I feel like it's all right. I probably prefer the other Primark mascara because I actually used to use that one all the time, and that's their False Lash Effect one. I think I prefer that to this, but it is okay. And whilst I'm waiting for all of these little bits to dry so that I can pick them off, I am just going to move on to my lips. And I decided to pick up the PS Instagirl Satin Matte Lipstick. Here it is, in the shade #Incognito, and it's just like a nude brown colour. Obviously that's what I'd go for. This was £2.50, and it's like a dark nude brown. It's got a bit of a curve to it, ain't it? Look at that. It's actually quite a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. I think it is a nice colour. I don't know if it's a bit too dark for me, but yeah, it's a nice like browny shade, and it applied relatively easy, I guess, and feels pretty nice. So yeah, I would say it worked pretty well. Okay, so this is my makeup done. Those were all of the Primark products that I had to test, and I actually think it turned out all right. Like, if we look back at the other 3 Primark makeup videos that I've done, I think this is definitely the best one. Like, I feel like they get better each time. I don't know if that's just because I'm learning like how to do makeup a little bit better, or if their products really are getting better. I think it's probably a mixture of the both. So yeah, I feel like this one's definitely turned out the best. I'd say my favourite was probably the eyeshadow palette. I think it's such a good palette, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you think it looks any good, and let me know if you want me to do any more Primark testing videos. Like, I mean, not really soon, but in the near future, because like I said, there are so many other new things that I could have tried out, so I could definitely do another one. Yeah, let me know if you'd like me to do that, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!